Welcome back, grappling fans. My name's John Evans, and thanks for joining me again today for another Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu tournament match. Today's match is going to be at the Abu Dhabi Pro Trials, which just happened a little while ago at the Walter Pyramid. This one is with Sam Rice. He is the brother of Tanner Rice. If you haven't heard of these guys, oh my goodness, look at yourself. Just look at yourself. No. If you haven't heard of them, that's fine. They are from Northern California and are both phenomenal grapplers. Even the older brother, right after getting his black belt, I think he beat Tanquinho at an IBJJF tournament. It might have been the Pan Ams. I think it was the same year that Tanquinho won the world, so some crazy stuff. His younger brother is no different because he's a very good grappler as well. So let's go ahead and cut on over and look at that match. We've got Sam here in the black gi with the blonde head of hair. His opponent in the white gi, both purple belts. I believe Sam now has a brown belt. His opponent here looking pretty spry, though. He is, wow, trying to aggressively make those grips. I like his posture. I'm not sure if he's wrestled before, but he's, well, there he's standing up a little high. Before he was getting his level nice and low, but Sam just saying, I want no part of that, makes some grips and jumps right to close guard. If you like close guard, I recommend jumping to close guard because it's one of the better ways to get it, as people in the know do not like to be in close guard and will avoid it at all costs. So they will keep that knee in the middle, whatever it takes. And if you try to pull guard by putting one foot on the hip and falling off to the side the way that you typically would pull guard, it can be tough to get a close guard. So you do really have to commit to that close guard if you jump to it, but if you do, it's a good way to get there. Sam looking like he wanted to get a flower sweep going there, but instead goes for this loop choke. His opponent able to get that arm off of his collar and avoid the submission. Sam going right back to this grip on the knee. His opponent posting this leg off to the side and really pushing his weight over to the far side to make sure that Sam does not sweep him off to that other side. Here sitting up, Sam realizes he's going to lose the close guard. He decides to open his own guard in his own time and go for this De La Riva. His opponent makes a good angle, and then instead Sam switches over to this lasso hook with a very lazy reverse De La Riva slash half guard. I'd like to see him get that ankle in there a little bit more, but the lasso will do quite a bit here until his opponent tries to break this grip or smash the knee together. Now going on the lasso, grip on the sleeve, and then the collar on the same side, you can shoot this leg through or spin upside down like Clark Gracie does and go for, you've got an omoplata on this side, you've got some sweeps over here. I believe you cannot knee bar at purple belt, so that won't work, but he can go for a straight ankle, which he might try to go for, or try to take the back, as he saw he was trying to make a grip right there. I believe that's what he's going to try to do. His leg is in a really wonky spot. If he comes up, he will be in a calf crusher, which I believe is also illegal at this level, unfortunately, because it's a really good position in general, even if you're not using it to submit. But it's just a lot of control. Here he is trying to spin upside down. His opponent now grabbing Sam's foot, which can be a counter, but if they keep spinning all the way upside down, they can just end up on your back. So maybe not the best counter. I really like the checkmat counter of putting this far leg in between the legs of your opponent, and then also holding onto that leg as well. But Sam is spinning all the way up underneath. He decides to use that reverse De La Riva style spin under. And if he comes up, he will be on that calf crusher like I talked about before. Now grabbing the collar, this will give him a lot of grip. If he just gets up, he'll probably stand a good chance to sweep because his opponent is far on his hip. It'd be very hard for him to get his legs out from underneath him. But as I say that, he starts to get out, and now he's standing back up and back into this. It looks like it's going to be 50-50. So yes, they are in the 50-50, and that is just with the person on top. He's got his right leg on the inside, and Sam also has his right leg in the same exact position, just one's on top, one's on bottom. But Sam having this lasso grip, this could prove to be bad for his opponent, and decides to just go right on this foot, and he is trying to get that foot lock, and now he goes to belly down, which is really good for him, but his opponent brings him off to the side. But then Sam able to force it back to the inside and keep that belly down position. Able to get the tap. Wow. Really nice footlock there. That's some sneaky stuff. It's hard to get that 50-50 footlock but as you can see, there is a height difference, and with the 50-50, congratulations, Sam. Very nice. You can see not many points there. In fact, no points, no advantages, no negative advantage. And that's just because they're just both going for the finish, still kind of trying to get position to start their game when Sam was able to get that 50-50 off of the failed sweep and the failed back take. So he was able to get the 50-50 and go right for that footlock. But like I said, when there's a height difference, if it's 50-50, that footlock can be a little tough. But if there is a significant height difference and you're good at footlocking, then you can really take advantage, and that footlock will become very strong. So whoever's taller, if all things are equal skill-wise, they're going to win the footlock battle, and Sam was able to do that, finishing with the belly down footlock. So awesome stuff. Thank you guys for joining me once again. My name's John Evans, and until next time, goodbye.